Poland, which borders Russia, it's like acceptable now that you have American troops that are running equipment through Poland next door to Russia and into Ukraine. And this whole issue, it starts from this, right? The Warsaw Pact countries who are now also in the EU and NATO, these are Russia's neighbors. They were part of Russia. So it's very easy to leverage that and like I said, ferment anti-Russian fervor and stoke anti-Russian sentiment, and then use it to advance foreign policy objectives that are really coming out of Washington. Because up until a few months ago, up until last year, this was unthinkable that for example, Germany was supposed to be neutral, and now they're giving tanks to Ukraine. Again, let's put Germany aside because that's a different animal. But nevertheless, this whole issue, the whole war in Ukraine, is because they exploit this these countries that are Russia's neighbors, and it's not that everybody there agrees with this, but they know which people to rile up, and that's how they split the country. And Ukraine effectively got split, right? You had people in the east who were being who are pro-Russian or ethnically Russian, being pitted against people in Western Ukraine who are so desperate to turn their backs on Russia, on their own history, and be accepted and accede to the EU and NATO, that they will do anything. And I'm talking specifically about the government, right? It's very dangerous, because it's leading to a nuclear escalation now. This is not just a problem inside Ukraine. It's a global problem now. Because if there's a nuclear war, we are all screwed. It's not just about Ukraine anymore. Whenever you hear the Russian Empire brought up, right? The rationale that they offer you on the BBC, for example, they say Putin wants to revive the Russian Empire. So they understand that these countries have a past relationship, and they try to bring that up as to frame it as it's like Putin has imperialist ambitions or something, right? And then they leave out the part that, well, first of all, this is complete nonsense, but they leave out the part that these countries have a very close relationship with Russia. They were literally part of Russia at one point, and that not everybody actually even wanted to be separate, right? So you had millions of Russians who woke up one day in 1991 and they were in a different country, right? I think this is I'm paraphrasing a famous quote from Putin. Yeah. So it doesn't change the reality in any case. And it's like they try to revive some crap from over 100 years ago about the Russian Empire, but they can't grasp that getting these countries into NATO and EU, it's more than a red line.